of Club Random. Don't watch that show, but occasionally some clips come by our way.
In this clip, Sam Seder is going to destroy Bill Maher for Bill Maher's deranged Zionist mentality. And it's funny because actually, Bill Maher does get politely shredded in this clip, and it was funny to watch. It's pretty good. Never forget that. Like I told you yesterday, if you guys watched the last videos, I said Bill Maher is an ultra Zionist and probably voted for Trump for that reason. Sam Seder is going to demolish Bill Maher. People are waking up to Bill Maher. People are waking up to all these Zionists. Like the young kids, I don't know how much longer. I mean, I don't wish bad for Bill Maher as far as money goes. I would never wish that, but I'm just saying the young kids aren't looking at Bill Maher like that. These kids have had it. So Sam Seder is going to dismantle, destroy, and eviscerate Bill Maher on the Majority Report. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Really trying on his Pope hat.
Minister, are we allowed to talk about that?
Of course, you can talk about anything. That's what I love about this.
I really think that he knows if, God forbid,
pause it for a second.
Down.
I'm sorry. He's talking about Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Obviously, let's just go back a little bit. Coming in the word minister does not help us.
Yeah. Oh. What about their prime minister? Are we allowed to talk about that?
Of course, you can talk about anything. That's what I love about this.
I really think that he knows if, God forbid, he steps down or the war is over, he's in jail.
I mean, that's possible, and we hear that a lot. I mean, it's interesting.
I believe it to my core.
Yeah, well, you don't know that could be the case. You don't know what's in a person's heart. Whether that's true or not, you can still be supportive of the decisions he's making, which I am.
Okay.
It's very naive, I think, that this could go any other way.
Right.
And any other country in the world would not be expected to act any differently. If you get
pause it for a second. The idea that this relentless killing would be justified if anybody else was engaging in it is just absurd. In fact, the whole world, as evidenced by the UN and international law, has said that they've been engaging in an occupation for decades, and that is the charitable view. There is an argument that they have been engaging in an occupation since 1948. But at the very least, if you're going to go by the UN, or maybe he doesn't recognize the UN. Maybe when he just says the whole world, he's just like making up, I don't know what. But if you're going to go by the UN, which did give Israel a mandate, they also said that they're an occupying force. And there are laws, actually, about, what people can do for resistance, whether you agree with them or not. But the idea that any country would do this, I'm sorry. Give me a break. We have seen, we've seen attacks that have taken place in countries in Europe and this and that. We don't see mass invasions in that respect.
Okay. It's very naive, I think, that this could go any other way.
Right.
And
in case you guys don't know, that's the Fonz, the Henry Winkler, and he's just like Henry Winkler's so good in this clip.
any other country in the world would not be expected to act any differently. If you get attacked, you get to fight back. And the war doesn't end when you start fighting back, which they always want with Israel. You know,
just keep it up. The funny part is like how he has to pause when he says you get to fight back, because it's really, I mean, it's a slaughter.
what you're saying is true. However, I think that there are parents, there are families that are hurting because the hostages are not.
Yes, and it's the job of a statesman and a leader and a prime minister to think long term and not just short term. Like if they don't eliminate Hamas,
They're not going to eliminate Hamas. Hamas is an idea, not a group of people.
It's a bullshit thing.
It's not bullshit.
Well, let me tell you something. They've said that for years. I just read, I think, Sam Harris on this, and he said,
okay.
Okay, great.
I like
love Sam. Great. I'm glad we both do.
Yeah.
And he said this thing we've heard a lot of times, you can't kill an idea. He said, well, we did after World War II.
Until now.
We did kill a lot of Japanese, and that was unfortunate.
Right.
But, I mean, if you do kill enough lunatics, and Japan was led by lunatics,
right.
Died of the last person and a lot of suicide bombing and all that. Very similar to what we see with radical Muslims.
Right.
Suicide bombing, cult of martyrdom.
Right.
Okay, so Japan became our good friend. So let's not pretend that you can't actually get to the root of this. It is difficult.
I'm not pretending.
No.
I truly believe in this particular case.
You will not.
You don't think that all those people that are now homeless and their families are destroyed, you don't think that they are now
I think you have to make calculation.
Again?
Of course, absolutely. That is going to happen. You are also recruiting.
You want to kill every human being?
No. Is that what I said?
No, but I think it is what you were leading to.
No, it is certainly not what I'm leading to. What I'm saying
if we kill enough of them, we're going to end Hamas.
I didn't say that either.
I think you did.
No, I didn't. You said it.
You want to play it back?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
I did not say if you kill enough of them, the Hamas is over.
No, what I said was the idea that you can't kill an idea.
Oh, that's what I said.
Yeah, that's what I was objecting to.
Right.
And I was quoting Sam talking about the fact that after
World War II, we did not kill Nazism.
Yeah, we did.
Except for like a moment. It's back almost in every country.
Back in a tiny fringe.
Oh.
I mean, if you expect perfection, you're.
I'm sorry. Oh God, like he's playing up a little bit, and then his socks are the best while he's playing Bill Maher. You should actually watch this whole interview of Bill Maher getting absolutely dunked on by Henry Winkler, the Fonz, in a very calm manner when it comes to this particular subject. It's brilliant.
Pause it for 1 second. Now, at some other time, Bill Maher is going like, anti-Semitism is rampant.
Exactly, yeah.
But, one of the ways that you kill the idea that we need liberation is to liberate people.
How about that? Let me see if I can get another clip in before I end this. But that is actually a very, yeah.
Expected perfection.
Well, then it's a silly argument.
I believe. Well, that's not true. I believe that we are going to experience another Kristallnacht, and could very well experience it here.
Well, there's a lot of anti-Semitism, and that comes from people like Hamas.
Yeah, I see.
So, I mean, again, when you're a leader, you have to think long term.
Right.
If you don't know, they've prosecuted this war for 11 months, as we're recording this in September of 2024. So they're at the final stage. They're in the South. Yes, there are probably still.
We're at the final stage. I didn't even want you guys from last year, for crying out loud. Final stage.
I don't know, 80, 90 hostages left.
Right, 100.
It's horrible to think of the situation they've been in, and if we can't get to that. Again, if I could just finish.
Yes, go ahead.
You have to think in terms of long-term and numbers. Like those 100 people, we wouldn't want anyone to die, but what if we let Hamas off the hook, and then it gets worse and 10,000 die?
I'm going to do a double take. So, because I need to, go in this even like just a little bit more, because this is just too delicious. I'm sorry, this is just too delicious. Like it just is. I haven't watched this one in a long time, and Bill Maher is absolutely delusional. There was a ceasefire today. I don't know. They call it a ceasefire. I don't really know what that means. It's pause on killing. We know Israel going to go back in because they've done this, and they've done things called mow the lawn. You know, so this was the longest. I mean, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what to say about all of this anymore. It has been the craziest 2 years, but they've been going through it longer than 2 years, obviously. Anyway, but it's interesting to watch. You know, no, we don't want to hurt. When they say get Hamas, you know what that means? Get everything connected to Hamas. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.